From the Newsroom at news.com.au.
G'day, I'm Andrew Bucklow, and this is the latest from the Newsroom. It's Friday, the 16th of October. We'll start in the US, where President Donald Trump and Joe Biden held separate town hall events where they were grilled by moderators and answered questions from the public. Now, as you'd expect, Mr. Trump's event was slightly more colourful. He clashed with NBC host Savannah Guthrie, who criticised him for retweeting conspiracy theories.
Just this week, you retweeted to your 87 million followers a conspiracy theory that Joe Biden orchestrated to have SEAL Team 6, the Navy SEAL Team 6, killed to cover up the fake death of bin Laden. Now, why would you send a lie like that to your followers? You retweeted
That was a retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
You're not like someone's crazy uncle who can just retweet whatever.
That was a retweet.
The US election is now just 2.5 weeks away. Back home now, and Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews has dropped his clearest hint yet that major restrictions will be eased on Sunday. Just 2 new virus cases were recorded overnight and no new deaths. That's the best result the lockdown state has seen in 129 days. Here's what the Premier had to say.
Because we as a state have been as stubborn as this virus in our resolve to defeat it, we are well placed to take significant steps on Sunday. It will not be everything that everyone wants, because it's not safe to take all of those steps that were outlined in stage 3.
In other news, and Porsche driver Richard Pusey, who allegedly filmed a dying policewoman after a crash on a Melbourne freeway in April, has been granted bail. The 42-year-old has spent almost 6 months on remand on a string of charges, including reckless conduct endangering life and outraging public decency. Police had argued he shouldn't be granted bail, claiming he's a risk to the public because of his driving and the fear that he could intimidate witnesses. Under bail, he'll be banned from driving, will have to report to police 3 times a week, adhere to a curfew, undergo psychiatric treatment and surrender his passport. He'll face court again next month. To entertainment now, and former Home and Away star Isabel Lucas has revealed she refused to have a COVID-19 test while shooting a movie in Byron Bay last month. Now, Lucas is starring in the movie called Bosch and Rocket alongside Luke Hemsworth. Her confession was news to the film's producers, who said every cast and crew member was required to sign an acknowledgement that they would adhere to COVID-safe guidelines, including that they had been COVID tested. And to sport now, and concerns about wild weather this weekend have prompted organisers to bring the start time of Sunday's Bathurst 1000 race forward by 30 minutes. The biggest day on the Supercars calendar will now start at 11 a.m. with rain and storms forecast during the iconic 161-lap race. The early start is designed to protect against the threat of the race dragging too far over time, should the weather result in additional safety cars or possibly even red flags. At least 50% of the race must be completed for a winner to be declared. Well, that's it from the Newsroom. We'll be back with another update over the weekend.
Your headlines from news.com.au.